And so we know what we know. When we are new, we know what we know based on what we learn from each other, right? Not really the big picture. We haven't met coach ourselves person to person. We haven't met the leaders in the community one on one. We haven't been in the business long enough to understand the power and potential of this business. So, today, I want to take a few minutes to really expand our understanding of the nature of this business, little bit extra about the vision that we have in this business. So there are many things, there are so many things to learn about in this business. I truly did not understand the power of this business in the first 5 years of being in this industry because we didn't have Trainer Academy. We did not have G22 events or any of these events. We didn't have any of this. We had to learn from books and we had to learn from local classes. And if the local person who is teaching us is not good enough, we don't learn. That's it. End of story. It's you can't really understand the big picture. And a lot of people who came in like me, they stayed in the business only because of their sheer determination, nothing else. We didn't quit uh, just because we knew there is something here. We haven't figured it out. We didn't learn it yet. We are not going to quit. We saw something in this industry. We did not want to give up. So we just stayed like that. But a lot of people who joined us, they quit because they didn't really get the big picture of the business. So I don't want that to happen to new members because we might have taken 5 years to learn this business, but you guys don't have to take 5 years because the systems are far more sophisticated, a lot more. So the steps are a lot easier now, and we have these big events that can teach us so fast. The first Trainer Academy I attended, I felt like I saw many things in that Trainer Academy that it took me 5 years to learn, but the new person who came to the Trainer Academy could learn everything in one weekend. And I was dumbfounded. I was like, oh my God, the power of this Trainer Academy is amazing. That it can cut down the growth of a new person dramatically. Um, it took me 5 years to even basic understanding of the business. But anyway, with that being said, there's also something we need to understand regarding the nature of this business. So, what's the nature of this business? So, many people you have met might have been in business for many years. For example, you might have gone to restaurants and small restaurants, mom and pop running the restaurants, and they've been in business for many years. But you might have seen their restaurant, maybe it is okay, maybe it is not okay. But you might have seen that there are many things that they may not be doing great, right? Like small restaurant. Have you gone to a restaurant where you felt, well, food is good, but service is bad, right? Or some places, service is awesome, but food is horrible, right? Or some places, food is great, price is not matching whatever the food is, right? Too expensive. So many things. But that restaurant has been in business for maybe 10 years, 15 years. And the business owner might think, the restaurant owner might think, I know everything about the restaurant business, right? That they don't even see what you see as a consumer, right? So having a business doesn't mean you know everything about the business. There are so many things that we may not even recognize that we don't know. And so we have to understand the nature of the business. We have to understand the things that are in this business that we need to pay attention to so that we can take better control of our business and then it can grow better. So we're going to talk about today a few items which has been talked about in many webinars, um, and also in big events, in little bits and pieces. But today I want to touch upon that. What is the nature of this business? So here in our business, a lot of the times when we do the business, we actually don't have much control of what we do. Meaning we could take control, but we don't take full control. For example, we don't have daily focus, right? How many of us have daily focus in our business? Daily, every day, you have an action plan for your business. We don't have, especially the new people, we don't have daily focus. Like we come into this, we're like, okay, let me do something. Let me watch what everybody else is doing and let's learn a little bit. So we do that. That's fine. I'm not finding faults with anybody. I did the same thing. Uh, but that's how we start. Um, but we also stay at that point, at that level for a long time, instead of starting to understand and grow. So that daily focus is missing. And because that daily focus is missing, it also leads to other things. Like one of the other things we do is bubble chart, right? But there's no daily focus on the bubble chart. We recruit people, we don't update the bubble chart. Even if we update the bubble chart, we don't look at the bubble chart. If we look at the bubble chart, we don't really pay attention to every bubble in the bubble chart. For those who may not know, bubble chart is basically the list of people, the circle, the bubbles that we are working with, our organization structure. So we don't have the daily focus on the bubble chart either. Then we don't have daily tracking of appointments. If I ask anybody on the team here, if I ask, okay, on May 2nd, who are we meeting? Like most of us don't have a clear system of figuring out who we are meeting, what calendar we have, you know. So we don't pay full attention to what's happening in our business. We don't have clear vision of what we are going to do on any particular week or month or day. So that's also missing. And a business cannot run like that. It might start like that, but it cannot run like that. That we need to pay attention to these kinds of things. Then the next thing is we don't have daily tracking of results either. Like every day, do we track? Okay, what were the appointments we had, and then what came out of those appointments as results? Any campaigners, any cases closed, any new potential prospects that we are adding to the list of names. We don't monitor those results, right? So because of that, it affects our business too. So systematic focus is not there. Then the next thing is no daily rejections. This is a funny thing, you know. We talk about rejections a lot, but those are not rejections from today that we talk about. It could have happened 6 months back. We still keep talking about that rejection. So that means we haven't talked to any more people from 6 months, or we haven't talked to anybody else in the last 1 week. It's because you don't have new rejections. We are supposed to have rejections. That's the people business. If you don't have rejections, then that means something is wrong. Something is weird. Like there was a time in 2006 and 7, somewhere around that time. Um, I was in a different business, right? At that time, I was in the management consulting business. Before that, if I have to get a client, it would take a little bit of effort to get a client. Who was my client? It used to be home building companies. So usually we go in there, we make our presentation, we share with them how we can help them, and then the owner of the company will sit down and they will analyze whether it is worth it to hire us as consultants, and they'll do their profit analysis by how much they are going to invest in our work and what they will get in return, and then they'll say, okay, fine, we will hire you. That's how it was. But then 2006, 2007, it started changing. It was like you start talking to somebody, they'll hire you immediately. Nothing, no questions. They're like, should I be happy? Should I be sad? Like, okay, as soon as you tell them that, yeah, this is what I do, and they're like, okay, that's fine. Please send us a contract. We will hire you right away. And this when those things happen, you should be really wondering what is changing. Now, why I'm not getting rejections? Why this is going so smooth? Something is weird. Something is not right here. And the same thing happened before that also in 2000. Before 2000, in the 90s, 95, 96, around that time, you guys probably have no idea because you probably were not here and too young, maybe. But during that time, the economy was in full boom. IT industry was taking off big time. And the qualification to get a job in IT field, does anybody know what the qualification? It was very easy qualification. Can anybody guess what the qualification is to get a job in that field? Bachelor's degree, okay. Any other qualification? Sagita, you're on mute.
Yeah, if you get a PGDC diploma or NIIT one certificate course, if you do, like Aptech, that time was very famous Aptech. If you
Okay,
do one course in Aptech, then you will be IT professional.
okay, yeah,
This was in 1988, 89, that period. Mhm.
okay. Any other guesses? What other, how easy was it to get an IT job? No guess? 90s, in the 90s, it was super easy.
Yeah,
I
I heard some chemistry teacher, all those people did change jobs, like even though they are teacher perspective, but just because of C++ they learned, they could jump into
get
IT
the job.
industry. Yeah.
Okay. And I'll tell you my experience. I was in the university here doing my master's, and while I was doing the master's, my friend, my teammate, not teammate, sorry, roommate, he applied for IT job, and at that time, internet was new. There was a website called Monster.com. Everybody would put resumes on Monster.com, and my roommate would have put the resume, and we have a landline, no cell phone, right? And he would give that landline number, and people used to call that number. I want to talk to Kishore. I want to talk to Kishore. And like, okay, I was the secretary. Kishore is not here. Can I take a message? He's not here. Can I take a message? Because he was the one who was looking for IT job, and I was not. I was a civil engineer. So the people would call, and when I was taking the message, they would say, okay, what's your name? And say, Mahesh. Like, okay, what are you doing? I'm in civil engineering. And like, okay, we can hire you too. So the qualification was not anything, you just have to be breathing. They will hire you. Okay, so, and pretty soon it crashed, right? 2000 it crashed. So when you don't get rejection, you should be worried. Why am I not getting rejection? So you should also be worried if you're not getting rejection because you're not talking to anybody. Okay, we have to talk to people. We have to get rejections. If we don't get rejections, you should be worried. If you get rejections, good. You are still in the right track. Okay, the business has not come to the point where it's going to crash. Okay, so this is important. when we learn about the business side, we have to understand the nature of the business. So no daily rejections means, again, you're not really doing what you're supposed to do, so there's no rejection. If you run the business like this, then your expected income in this business is maybe $50,000 or at the most $100,000 a year. It might sound like, yeah, this is awesome, 100,000 a year business, but just look at this. This is for people who have no control of the business. They just do every now and then, here and there, whatever. There's no system, there's no organization, there's no discipline in what they do. Then this is the most you can expect, 100,000 income. Now let's look at the flip side. What if you had a little bit of control, uh, and you all of your activities are controlled activities, not just okay, let's just do whatever. No, not like that. Controlled activities by design. So if you did that, then you would have daily focus. You would actually design your week, your day, and start working on a daily bubble chart. Like, okay, which person I need to help build today? What do I need to do to get them to the next step? So the daily focus will be there. Daily tracking of appointments and daily tracking of results. So we should have clarity in how our business is going every day. If we don't have the daily tracking of any of these, then we cannot expect consistent results, and we cannot expect even growth. And if you're talking to a lot of people every day, then there will be daily rejections. It's expected. You have to have those. If you have those, it's good. Okay, you are adding more people to your list, and those people may not be ready today, but they will come back in the future. Just Friday, I got a message from an old member, um, and she said, I want to talk to you. Can I call you today? So I said, okay, best time to talk is on Monday because I'm really busy these next 2 days. So today I caught up with her, and she wasn't ready in the past, but now she wants to get her life in order, and she wants to start planning her finances better. She's ready to move. So if I didn't have that rejection in the past, there's no result today from that person, right? So any person who is not ready to do today, they're not actually rejecting you. They're just not ready yet. So we cannot take it personal. Nothing is personal. It's just about their situation in life at that moment of time. And if we understand that, we don't have to worry about it. It's like, okay, yes, let's keep talking to more people. Solve. If you do it like this, then it is a seven-figure income, and it is an income that you design for your future. And this is, of course, I am not perfect. I am not doing all of these things, and I am trying to get better in many of these things. But I am designing my life for the future, because I have seen many people actually achieve these things, and I know that it is just a matter of their daily focus that they have, which I lack in many areas. So, so this is something I wanted to discuss today, and make sure we are aligning ourselves together in a certain in the same way, so that we can grow together as a team wonderfully. Now we are actually in a multi-million-dollar business, but do we plan to build only $100,000 business? We're losing big time. It doesn't take any extra, or I shouldn't say any extra effort, but it doesn't take humongous effort to move from 100,000 business to a $1 million business. It's not a huge effort. It's very thin. The difference between a person who makes good income versus excellent income, that difference is so thin that it is so scary to even imagine that all it is they just do a little bit extra. That's it. And that little bit extra carries them forward, adds another zero in their income. You know, I've seen that time and again. What kind of little bit extra? It can be instead of showing up to the meetings 5 minutes late, they show up 5 minutes early instead of, or maybe even 30 minutes early. But they dedicate that time. Instead of leaving on time, they stay an extra half hour. And so, what is the difference they're doing? They're just spending an extra hour maybe in the whole day compared to us, and they make an extra $900,000 in income. So it's that big of a deal. The results are very clear. Uh, those who do a little bit extra, maybe they follow up with a person a little bit more than what we do. For example, if somebody says, "Yeah, I'm busy for the next 3 months," now do we have a system where we put their name on the calendar to call 3 months later? And the person who has a seven-figure income, they are clear about that. They put their name 3 months later and they actually make it happen. But the person who has no control, they forget about that person. And then they remember one day that, oh, yeah, I should have called them 3 months back, but I forgot. Okay, let me try now. And we lose. We lose by very little amount of lack of discipline. That's it. It's just we lose by degree. Uh, we don't lose a lot overnight. We lose a little bit every day, every day, every day, and that builds up a habit of losing. And so, if we want to win, it's a moment by moment decision to win. Every second we can lose or win. Winning and losing is not one big thing at the end of the month or at the end of the year. It's just at that instant we want to win. So, yeah. Okay. So,
Lahari wants to say on that note.
okay, go ahead, Lahari.
Brothers and sisters, weakness is death, strength is life. So be strong. Arise and awake. Do not stop until you reach your goal.
Awesome.
So cute, Larry.
Super. We need in our team meeting every day to support others.
Good. Awesome. Anyway, I spoke all that, and let's hear from you guys. What do you guys feel?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Any other thoughts?
It was really helpful, Mahesh. Where actually we're not doing anything. Where we need to improve first. Uh, After seeing all these things, so I update every time bubble chat, but not every. I mean, not every day. So I used to update, but I have to see every day bubble chat. Similarly, tracking appointments. I used to do track, but not every day like that. So I realized what to do, how to come out of uh, uncontrolled situations.
Hmm.
I'll
The
try to improve.
Yeah, thank you, Jyoti. The one of the problems in our business is if you don't have control in the business, you still make $100,000. That's a problem. That's why people don't go to the next step, and we just get stuck. People are like, yeah, everybody around me is making 100,000 plus a little bit here and there. I'm also making that, so I'm comfortable. I'm okay. Why should I do anything more? That's an issue. But just imagine if you took a little bit control, then the whole thing changes. Can be quarter million, half a million, a million. It completely transforms your business. And so that vision is what we lack, um, or I should say, I lacked for many years. But then last few years, I have seen that, and that's why I started to change and I started to grow a little bit. Um, but I don't want the team to be left behind, especially when we have a clear system of training that we have today. So we can all grow together, and it's not about the money; it's about the transformation that we go through, right? At the end of the day, okay, you have $1 million. Still, you still need one bed to sleep on and 3 meals a day, right? That's all. But it's you as a person, you have changed so much. You have become a better role model for your children, for your community. You're a leader. You have bigger vision. You have no fear. You can help the whole community in getting to a higher level. So all that is not possible if we do not grow as a person. And this business is a wonderful way to grow. Aditya, any thoughts from you?
Yes, Manish, I heard it's quite powerful to keep reaching out every day. So that is one thing which a lot of times which I don't do. Just finish office, come back home, and then I'll be like, okay, I'll think of talking to that person or this person, and I don't do it. So every day getting a rejection, I'll be able to evaluate myself on how well am I doing or not, and in that way I'll be able to see if I need help in some areas. I can definitely reach out. So if I just get one rejection like yesterday, and then for the next 2 months I keep thinking I just got a rejection 2 months ago, I'll not be able to proceed further. So yeah, I will definitely keep trying it whether I get a rejection or not, because I'm always in for the education and not for the business. So I have received a lot of rejections in the past. So quite a few of the people who are coming back now are the people who actually said no 2 years ago. So slowly it takes time for them to see that we are doing this consistently for a long time, and then for them to trust us. So yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Any other thoughts? What do you think, Saif?
I think whatever you said, I think we should have some focus in whatever we do. As you said, like if we just put like a little bit effort on from our side, like even like if you're doing just casually as you start the business, and then once you learn the business, like once you know like how you can able to maybe move forward, maybe make that as your career, and then just put a little bit effort. I think that should pay you more in the long run.
Yeah. And even in the short run, putting a little bit of effort. I have seen that. Like the 1 month that I put a little bit of extra focus, suddenly my income is double.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, I'm so lazy. So every other month I don't do the same thing. So
Yeah. I
it's
think you
just,
have that enthusiasm to do it, right?
yeah.
Yeah. I think we all lacking that, we're not getting that enthusiasm in the business. Like, once you learn and understand more, I think maybe in future, maybe you see that.
Yeah.
No, we are all like still kids. When they get chocolate, they are also enthusiasm. When they get homework or punishment, they will go back like that. If someone says yes, I can see that in me. If someone is coming forward, that 1 or 2 weeks will be full pumped up. When any one person say no or not even no, if they are not showing any interest what we are talking, or they didn't understand what we are saying, and that we consider as a no, then 2 weeks it's like down. Then some pep up talk or some meeting, something has to happen for me to again reboot myself. That's why this control or whatever the team meetings, every meeting when we attend, that week's energy when we go down, okay, we will come back. And if not we winning that week, if someone else achieved something else, oh okay, they did. So there is still hope we can also do it. When they can do, we can do it. They are like us. Then we will get the push little bit. So that is the team effect. What I think, like if we are not achieving also, when we see others achieve, we get that josh, okay, we can also do that. And so still new to the business or whatever it is, we are like a kids, so we need that enthusiasm push from behind, or for me not behind, from all sides.
I totally agree with Sai Geeta, Mahesh. Like, actually, this daily rejections, which you say, like, it has given me a new perspective. Like, I was down. Like, like we went to one of our friend house and we didn't get a proper response. And then same week to one of my very close friend, I shared. Still, like, it was like she didn't say yes or no, and something. It was like not a clear picture. So I was feeling little low, and combined to that, and I was not feeling well physically also. So I was able to feel that the entire pressure was pushing me down. So like, what is this? Because the very first person whom I shared, she liked it and she joined. And then the next steps which I took I didn't get the effect. Though I went without any expectation, still it was little new to me, so I was little down. So and last Monday meeting I attended, I thought, okay, I got little boost. Then Tuesday I wanted to join, but I couldn't. So I was thinking, okay, as Geeta said, that team meetings are the like energy boosters for me. When I see my friends doing, yes, we also can do. It's something pushes also. It's like, so that rejection part, though everything I need, but the daily rejection part was I felt like as though you said it for me. So I think now I'll go with the boost. I was little hesitant. Another two to three persons whom I reached, they didn't come back properly. So I was thinking, should I go check them? Should I go check them? I had that hesitation. So I think I will try it this week, surely. Yeah. Thanks for the input, Mahesh. Yeah.
You're welcome. And remember, we have daily focus, right? And you don't have to wait for weekly team meetings. We have daily conference calls. So just come on the daily conference call and you can share what your experience is. People will give you the feedback. Then next day morning, you're all ready to go. So yeah, we don't have to wait for a week.
Otherwise, see the post from Alejandra.
Yes, like last week, though I was just following up few of those Facebook things only. Oh my goodness, these people are doing so much. And I don't know, like this weekend, Saturday, Sunday, I was seeing more posts. Many were posting. We had a powerful this, that. Oh God, what these people are running. They are in some other mode. I felt the other groups. Yeah.
Yes, we need to put Columbus back on fire, Sai, Geeta and Savita. Waiting. So organize one more BPM. We'll all come. We'll
Yeah.
do it. Yeah.
We have to arrange for that. Next 2 weeks busy after May 7th. Yeah, maybe May 14th we'll arrange something.
Mother's Day special.
May 7th is Mother's Day.
May 7th, I don't know how crazy I'm going to be. So many commitments on that day. And that's what, kids program.
No, May 8th, Sunday is the Mother's Day.
Yes, Sarah?
7th or 8th, yeah.
That's not that course. Barry is actually designing it, so we don't have the course yet. They're still experimenting, getting feedback from many people to create the content. So I don't have it yet. Probably in the next 1 month, 2 months, maybe it will come out. Not sure. Then we can all use that too. But anyway, we're doing whatever it is. You're already sharing the campaign and you're sharing your story, and it's mainly about asking the questions after that. What do you think about what I shared? And what benefits do you see for yourself? No. So you keep doing that. You will learn. You will learn what are the better questions to ask. So yeah, that's on the website, World System Builder website, and I also uploaded on the Team Drive. There's nothing changed except for one slide, which is that 2 million for charity water.
Okay, not workshop slide you meant. 7-step.
Workshop slides also updated with the animation fixes. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's also on the Team Drive. So yes, both are there. Yeah, use those when next time you're doing the workshop. You can use the latest version. Okay, so we have another few minutes left. So for tomorrow, who would like to volunteer to be MC? Anybody? Aditya? Okay. All right. And for Wednesday, anyone would like to participate in teaching the workshop as one of the teachers? Okay, Saurav. All right.
I will be there. If Saurav is there. You want me to do second part?
Second part. Okay.
Teacher 2.
Yeah. Okay. Saurav and Gayatri. Teacher
I will
1.
be story sharing.
Very sharing. MC is meeting coordinator. Yeah. Much. What's that? Yeah. Yeah. Yes. In person, yeah, that's how the in-person financial center has to be. Usher is the person who is actually bringing in the people, welcoming at the front door. So like, no, they don't know where to go, right? They're coming in like, okay, where should we go? What should we do? So we have a registration desk in our financial center here. We have a registration desk. When we have meetings, one person is sitting at that desk. And as people walk in, we tell them, okay, please sign in here, wear this name tag, and go into this room. We'll start the class, whatever, those basic instructions. That's the usherer. And then we have a tech person who will manage the music, who will manage the computer, the screen sharing, projector, those kinds of things. And then we have the BPM person, whoever gives the introduction class. Then we have the workshop person, whoever gives the workshop. And then you have the system training person. Like today's class is system training. So that's a separate class for those team members who they don't need the BPM or they don't need the workshop, right? They've already gone through all their classes. Now it's how to build the business. So all those rooms you need, different rooms in the local center. Yeah.
And I wanted to ask one more term, FNA. What is FNA?
Financial needs analysis.
Oh, like PFS. Oh.
Yeah. It's we will sit down, walk through their data collection. Yeah.
Both are same, different names.
Same. No, it's WFG terminology.
Oh.
Okay. All right. So we got the workshop clear. Tomorrow's MC clear.
Wednesday is again proper protection. Huh?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So who wants to share stories on Wednesday? Jyoti is one. Who else?
I will do which one? Kids one or?
No. If you are teacher,
Mm-hmm.
let others share because you
Okay.
can share during your class. You can say,
Okay.
I didn't know this, so I did this.
Mm.
Actually, this is a good time. Thank you for reminding, Gayatri. So when you're when you're teaching on the workshop, you follow this formula. So every concept you're teaching, when you're teaching, you can say that I did not know this, right? Which is the truth. I didn't know X curve. Then here, let's see. I made a note of this. One second.
I learned it here. I changed it myself.
Yeah, you wrote down, right? Okay, yes.
Yeah. I joined the community. I started learning one by one.
Yeah, I learned it in this community.
I changed it myself. Today I'm here. Savings, debt free. Excellent.
Only 3 points. I changed myself and now I am here. So really it's you just have to share this in every concept you are doing, teaching workshop. So it's not like okay, you're teaching, but that's more like very dry. But if you're teaching and you're actually sharing, okay, how did you apply this for yourself? Like if you're teaching dime method, let's say, I'm teaching dime. I didn't know that this is how I need to calculate my life insurance need. I didn't have any life insurance, or maybe I just had $50,000, and it wouldn't even pay for groceries for my family, whatever it is you can share. And then so I learned this method here, and then I changed. I applied the protection needs. I worked with the person here, and today I have whatever amount life insurance. So like that, if you share this way, I think it makes it relatable to everybody. It's easier to help the people move to the next step. So, just simple way to do it, rather than become like university professor teachers. So, we don't want to be like university professors. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. So you and Saurav and Gayatri, you both are the teachers on that day. Find more people who can share stories at the end. What was that? Saif?
Yeah, safe.
What should I share? I don't have anything.
Share what you learned and how you applied the concepts.
I've not applied yet. I'm still learning it.
You
Yeah,
applied already,
maybe
right?
next time.
You went through the personal financial situation for yourself. Your family is protected now, right?
Yeah, I've done all
Yeah,
that.
you can share that. Just in the end, in the class, we'll call for people to share, and so more people share. It's yeah,
Yeah, okay, sure.
yeah. Wednesday evening.
Okay.
Aditya will be there Wednesday workshop.
Wednesday, this one I was not very sure. Others,
Mm.
I would have signed up for this one. If I'm there, I will come up.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Same.
Mahesh, will you share that yesterday we spoke about
That juvenile.
youngster, 18-year-old.
Yeah, I can share that.
Yeah, smoking.
Yes. Yeah. Wednesday you will hear.
You missed it yesterday call.
Line in our class.
That's why I didn't ask. I know Mahesh will say that.
No, they told me I missed it when I asked. So
That's why I was just controlling myself and saying, I should not ask what is that.
Wednesday. Surprise.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for the story now I have to attend Wednesday.
yeah.
Talaiva.
Talaiva?
Talaiva.
I'm actually not Talaiva fan. Everybody made me as Talaiva fan. That day I told that song because of that.
Yeah. Good. All right. So we are out of time. So we'll see you guys later. Catch you all tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. Take care. Bye.
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 Thank you.